Okay, how's this for a sound check? I got a new mic. I got a different mic. Hi, Veera Booty. Hi, Margareta Breers. Hi, Tatey. I'm so sorry that I got to start over and I'll have to delete the bad one. So now, sound check. Can everybody hear? Sound check, sound check. Okay, I'm hearing you now. Yes, you can all ask questions. I cannot believe that happened. My Yeti mic died on me once again. Hi, Alchemist Marie. So yes, just go ahead and ask your questions. Say, sounding lovely. Ooh, sounding lovely. Is the picture grainy because I can't get my Brio webcam? That thing is a piece of junk too. So I got a junk mic and a junk thing. But I don't like it when my picture in this corner here is grainy. It drives me crazy. So let me know if that drives you crazy. I'll just have the cards be the view and I won't have my face in it, which is cool with me. All right. Would like to know what gifts you had in a past life. Oh, God, I love that question. All right. We're just going to start at the top here with, I'm actually going to start with Pastel Bones. Hope I pronounced your name right. You wanted a general, and I'm going to start with you. So, a general reading for Pastel Bones, because she was on my other live, which didn't turn out. So, we're going to do a different one. What does Pastel Bones need to know? All right, girly. Different cards this time. Different thing we're honing in on. All right. Now, this isn't such a bad card. It just means that she's kind of wanting a break from life, right? She's kind of wanting a break from life. And the good news is, what I like about this is something that you've been working on, something that you've been praying for, hoping for, is going to manifest. And I see some snuggle bunnies here. So it makes me wonder if you're going to be paying more attention to a relationship or getting into a relationship or deepening a current relationship. And good for you, you got the Chariot. I love the Chariot because this means that you are going to have an increased willpower. And also what I love about this is fun. He's playing a musical instrument. And also you might have somebody who doesn't share your views. All right. They don't share your views, but they're not headbutting each other. Okay. They're just kind of looking away because they don't share the same view. So it's okay. Some situation might come in where you're like, I don't share that view, but you're not going to change them. So don't try to change them. It's not black and white. There's a whole bunch of gray in the middle here. So I feel pretty good. Now this can also be the card about prayers being answered for you too, that what you've been requesting in the prayer world. You are definitely needing a break. This card goes perfectly with this card. Need a break. Now, Spirit comes in with an offer, but you're not going to see it because you're in kind of a little bit of an emotional shutdown period. But that's okay. Everybody needs a break once in a while. Take the break. Don't feel guilty. However, when this opportunity comes, you might not want to consider it, but you might want to consider it. You might want to come out of your break long enough to look at that's coming. And look at this. You're headed for better times. This is rough water here. You are headed for better times. Better times are coming. You've got a guide coming in here. There's a guide coming in that's going to assist you on that journey. And sometimes I like to do, you know what, you guys? I should go get my charms because sometimes I like to do charm readings. But first of all, I want to do a product review. Did you guys know that they make a lamp that you can charge on your computer with a cord that goes, a USB cord? Did you know they made a lamp like this? So this is what I have when it gets too dark in the room. I just take this lamp. It's so flippin' cool. It's got all these different settings on it, all right? So here's kind of a blinky one. There's the bright one that I use, and then there's this other one. So and then there's off. So look at that. How cool is that? And you can charge it with your computer. So you can take these everywhere. There's no batteries, guys. No batteries. So I have one of these now by my computer to help me see the cards. If it gets too dark, I just put on that little light. So I am not affiliated with that company. That's just a product review because when I find cool things, I like to share them. All right. Who else wants a reading out there? Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Margareta. Hi, Veera. Hi, Breezy. Hi, Sierra. How are you doing? Hi, Alchemist Marie. Welcome back. Alyssa, Lauren, Legato, Pareto, Moi, moi, moi. Melanie Ritchie. Hi. Julie Brandt. Shamika. Veera Booty. Okay, we got some questions coming up. Nina. Margie Santiago wants a reading. Kat. Pastel. Hi. MH Booking Management and Event Michelle Hosch. Wow, that's a big name. She wants a general. Hi, Desiree. Hi, Aquata. Hi, Megan Crowley. Hi, Pastel Bones. Hi, Desiree Carter. Hi, Madison. Yeah, just post your question. Post your questions, and then I'll start going down the list. Who's next? Who's next? How's everybody doing? Sunday nights. Do you like Sunday nights? I'm thinking that in this, if my schedule continues to be too busy, I can only do one live. Do you want it to be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? And then what time frame works for everybody? Post your answer below, and that'll tell me what we should do in the future. Okay, Julie Brandt wants a general. So here you go. Julie Brandt. I'm going to use Eileen Connolly deck for you. And Eileen Connolly, she's a rebel. She took all the pictures where men were towering over women and took it out so they were equal. She's kind of a rebel that way. I like her, and I like her deck. This is called the Connolly Tarot. What does Julie Brandt need to know at this time? Oh, we get the Chariot. Isn't that a strong card? Isn't this a strong card? Now, sometimes when I read the tarot, I can make up spreads. I can just make them up for general. So I might have this, I might just make one up right now. So I'll just make this up, okay? So the first card will be things that Julie needs to know that she might not be aware of, right? And then the middle card is things that she's aware of, okay? And then the other card is what's coming for her. So I just made this up. What she's not aware of is that she's got more control over a situation than she realizes. She's actually got more control. However, the message for you is the less control that you do, the more control you'll have. Does that make sense to you? Give up control. See, he can't even see anything pulling it. He probably has nothing pulling it. He's trying to control whatever's trying to pull it. He's got one rein in one hand. It'll work better if he drops the reins and has a little trust, all right? Now, the success flag is behind him. So you're headed towards success. It's just coming in a roundabout way, Julie. It's just coming in a way that's roundabout. And what you're aware of is that, you're moving in the right direction. It's not easy. The path isn't easy because of all the swords. So you've got a lot of mental drama going on. How do I know this? Because this is like a lot of stress and the clouds are dark. So you're headed toward a little more stress, but we're not going to end the general reading there because we're going to see, well, what does she have to do about this? What does she need to do about this stress that's coming up? Wow. The Lovers is about choices, or it could literally be about a relationship. It can be about choices, or it can be about relationship. How do we know? We have to pull another card. The only way to know is to pull another card. So we're going to pull another card, and this is taking an effort or making an offering from an angel, and this pink is love. I'm going to say to you, Julie Brandt, you got to focus on love. Look at the angel here, the angel here. The angels are like, hey, fucking focus on love. Woo, I said the F word. I'm so getting this one banned. YouTube's banning me. They have no swear. Oh, you can't show nudity in the cards anymore. There's all these rules. I'm so banned by YouTube. Whatever the fuck. I guess I'll be banned. So focus on love. That's what your general reading is going to be. Focus on love. You can do it. You're very, very, very lovable. In fact, say that 10 times right now, really loud. I am lovable. I am lovable. I am lovable. And just go out and love. Veera. Thank you, Shamika. Veera. Booty. Will Sagittarius contact me this soon? I don't know. Let's find out. Whoa. My cards are flying everywhere. Is Sagittarius going to contact Veera Booty very soon? And we're going to say very soon. Oh, God. You guys, I can't show naked things on YouTube anymore. And guess what most tarot cards have? So do you guys think that I should take a marker and just mark out all the nudity on my tarot cards, or just not show the tarot cards? Do you guys like seeing the tarot cards? Let me know, because I don't know what to do about this. They don't want like any nudity, and there's nudity all over tarot cards. So this is cool, but we got to pull another card, because yeah, that's the Lovers. There's a big attraction there, but is this person going to? Oh, goody, we get a yes. We'll cover up the naked with yes. Yes. Yes, the answer to the question is yes. Ace of Swords is always 100% yes. Hey, you guys, like these readings? You can do me a huge favor. If you like these videos, like this one, click like and click subscribe. And when you click subscribe, there's a little bell to the right of it. And if you click that, you'll be notified every single time I go live. And whenever I upload my murder mysteries, my pick threes, my pick threes are always timeless. So go back through and watch my pick threes at any time, and it will be valid for you at that moment. So yes, congratulations, Veera. You should be hearing from Sagittarius very soon. I hope that's a powerful card, actually. Nina Jacobson. Hey, lady. You need an update on the job that I applied for. Okay, where's my job card? Here it is. Here it is. What does Nina Jacobson need to know about the job she applied for? Well, let's look into that. Let's look into that. Wow, we see that this is something that you will really love, and this is messages. So we have to pull more cards, because the story has not fully unfolded yet. The story has not fully unfolded yet. Wow. This is having more than enough money to pay bills. This is, they've got a couple of applicants here. The scales making a choice. So they've got two really qualified people, at least two qualified people. And I wonder if your fear is that they're going to offer it to someone else. So you haven't heard yet, I'm assuming. That's why you're still wanting the update. Well, girly, don't you know the trick for getting the job? Put a note under the crystal skull. It has to be a quartz one. Put a note. Thank you for the new job that I applied for. Ace of Pentacles is the new job card. It's the new freaking job card. It doesn't get any better than that. So let's all clap our hands for Nina. You guys clapping? I can't hear you clapping. Clap for Nina's new job. She's getting a new job, and we're all happy for her. You know, we have to be happy when someone else is successful. We can't be jealous. We have to be happy for other people. We really do. We need more of that in the world. I'm happy for all of you that you're sitting here listening to this tonight. Okay, now we got an interesting one. Breezy Livin wants to know how her ex-Libra, Jeremy, ex-Libra, Libra's the sun sign. Right? Yeah. Ex-Libra Jeremy, how does he feel about her? Isn't that a common question? I almost feel like using a weird deck to answer that. I'm going to use an alien deck just because I fucking can. Woo! Guys, I got to quit doing that. So then, Breezy, if it's real ugly, then we'll just use a normal deck. But sometimes I think you got to go outside the box. So I'm going to use Alien Tarot. It's all aliens. We're going to see how your ex Jeremy feels about you right now. This will be funny, because if you can't have fun, then what is the purpose of life? Dude, there he is, Jeremy. And he's like, where the hell did you go? There's all these UFOs crashed. How does he feel about you? And the UFOs are crashed into the ground. It's 4 of coins. Wow, this is an interesting one, because the 4 of coins, he's protecting his heart. He's protecting everything. He's got his crown chakra closed in the real card of the 4 of coins. It's almost like he's stuck in his life right now, and that he's feeling like you're not even in this card. And if I used a normal deck, you wouldn't be in there either. It's almost like he's just this is confusion. Like he doesn't know if he should go down the path he's thinking he should go down, or if he should just forget about you because you're not in the picture. So weird. Let me pull another alien card just to get some confirmation on this dude. He wants to abduct you. Oh God, the alien tarot. I'm going to make a light and fly over her with my UFO craft. If I can fly it properly, because last time I crashed it 4 times. But when I finally figure out how to fly it, I will suck you up. I think there's still some feelings there, but I think there's a lot of hesitation. That's what I'm going to tell. That's what I'm going to tell you based on alien card reading. I love that alien deck. It's just weird, and I love weird. You see 44 every day, and you were born 11/28. So you are a 1, because 2 + 8 is 10, and that's a 1. And then you add the 1 to your 1, 1. So 1 + 1 + 1 makes you a 3. So you're a 1 at the core and a 3 for your personality. And you see 44 every day because 44 is getting your plan together, Tatey Bonds. So that's about planning and organization, building, securing a financial future for yourself. It's about getting goals and getting more organized. So I'm going to say be creative, but more than creativity right now, get organized, because if you add 4 and 4 together, it's power. It's 8. And it's like coming into your own power. But that takes work and organization to become powerful. You got to have a plan to be powerful. So that's what the 44 is trying to tell you. Margareta wants to know what gift she had in the past. What gift did she have in a past life? That's a really good card or question, Margareta. Everybody should be asking that. Holy shit. And we get the world card. Now, isn't this funny? Because the world means literally her past life is jumping through another dimension to share with her how wonderful she is. Like, you know, you were pretty sexual because you have your, oh God, YouTube's not liking that. I'll cover that up. Can you believe YouTube? It's like they want everything G-rated now. So the gifts that you had was of resilience. You could survive the cycles that went on in the planet, which is really important. Also, you had the gift of being able to read situations and people really well. You could also be fully who you were. Oh God, there's all this nudity in the card. So it's probably even too late. I'm not even going to follow their rules. I hate freaking rules. Okay, so you have this is both cards about being able to attain a level of freedom because you fully could be who you are. You fully could express yourself who you are. Now, with the arms outstretched, I'm thinking that you also had a gift of expansion. Like you can expand yourself into many areas. So in other words, you probably learned a lot of skills in this life and not just honing in on one. This is just as having a really wide variety of experiences. Also, very powerful women. These are actually 2 of the most powerful women in the tarot. So your gift was also that you had a lot of inner power. Like you were just charismatic and powerful. And that is what you've carried through into this life. Sierra, what lesson is Z here to teach me? That's a good question. Thank you. This is like a tablecloth of just material. Oh, I got a big wrinkle in it. Oh, I can't get that out. That's okay. Sierra, what lesson is Z here to teach you? I'm going to use a serious deck for that. You guys just joining us, ask your question. And I also want to tell you, if I do lives once a week on YouTube, do you want them to be Sunday night at 6, Saturday night at some time, or Friday night? So Friday night, Saturday night, or Sunday night, what day works better for you? And do you want earlier, like 6 o'clock, or later, like 8 o'clock? Kind of do a poll so I know what is the best time for you. Okay, so Sierra, let's find out what's going on with Z. What is Z here to teach you? Wow, this Chariot, I swear to God, we have cards of the night, and Chariot is the card of the night. So because the Chariot came up here, and I see two different houses, see two different locations here, people who don't always see on the same level. And I feel like there's a lesson of tolerance, but not only tolerance is, I feel like it's not everything is black and white. Do you see all the black and white on the, whatever these things are called, those animals or whatever those things are that are trying to pull the chariot, but they're actually statues with boobs. I don't even know if I can say boobs, but at this point I don't care. So what we have going on here is he's here to teach you that you can be victorious, and even you can have victory even if there's duality in it. Even if people don't agree, the victory could be to agree not to agree, all right? So this is also that these are opposite, that you can have nothing in common with someone and yet have the greatest value ever from this person. So he's here to teach you about determination and strength and how to make decisions and how to align with your values. This card is also it's related to the Lover's card, because it also teaches you about choices, what you like, self-discipline, and what you dislike. So you can choose what you like based on what you dislike. So it's like that duality factor again. He's also here to teach you that you can be courageous and that you can build a system of beliefs by discarding them, like building it, like in The Building Never Stops. So he's there to teach you that your beliefs can always change. Your beliefs can always change, and it's okay to have your beliefs always change. So that's a lot of lessons for one person to teach you, but they're tough ones. I feel like these are tough lessons that Z is here to teach you. Not easy stuff by any means. Alyssa Lauren Lagua Parido. How does Martin Fernandez Buenventura, Sagittarius, truly feel about our connection? I'm Capricorn. Okay, I got to get up on my astrology here because you guys, I can see you like astrology. So I'm going to ask what Sagittarius man truly feels about your connection. Okay, are you ready to hear it? Are you ready to hear it? What does Sagittarian man really feel about your connection? He's stepping into new waters. How weird are you? Or how weird is he? You're stepping into new waters here. And it's definitely he's juggling. This person's juggling some things around about you. Oh, look at focused. Very focused. There's some things about you that they don't totally understand because of the veil here. However, because of the temperance, it's just everything in moderation. And this is like, I'm willing to go down a new path, but they're not quite there yet. So I think I would handle this relationship fragilely, like fragilely. It's a fragile relationship, and I think that it can be taken one step at a time. Does that make sense? Like slowly, like go ever so slowly with this, because I think this person wants to do something, but they're hesitant or they're guarded. Let's just call them guarded. Kristina Bulin, you guys can just go ahead and post your questions if you have one, and if you want general, that's fine. So Kristina Bulin wants a general. We're going to use Miss Connolly's deck. Sometimes I'll grab a weird deck just to be weird, but right now I couldn't reach any of my weird ones, so you're going to get a normal one. Kristina Bulin. You're feeling trapped. You're feeling trapped. What has got you feeling trapped? You're not very happy, but that's okay. Sometimes life does that to us. You've got to juggle your finances right now. Be tight with your finances. Don't be click spending. This card can be a pattern that puts you in a bad situation financially. So sometimes when you read, I like to look at the artwork, and then sometimes I'll go to the definition of the card, right? So this card is the Eight of Swords. And normally it's a woman blindfolded here, but right now we got like a priest-looking person that's in prison, which most of them are ending up there for some reason, over here in this country anyway. So this just tells me that there's a pain pattern, right? It's a pattern, and because it's next to a financial card, I want you to pay close attention to your finances and how do you spend money? Like what are your habits? What are your habits for spending money? I feel like you're gonna improve in this area. The Page of Cups, this is emotional card, and there's something coming in new. Here's a new way. You can still live a really cool life filled with love, and fishes are wealth, by the way, in feng shui. So I do believe that if you look at these patterns, that you could be potentially building wealth into your life if you want to. But things have to change for you to do that. But look at this. You can master it. It's mastery. The King of Wands comes master. I wonder if you have kittens or cats. Why do I see cats here? Sometimes when I notice animals in cards, even if you don't have a cat, if you have a pet, it's because the pet's wanting more attention. Like if you're distracted and you're not paying a lot of attention to the pet comes in and say, hey, you have a pet. I'd like to be petted or something. So, or it can be pets from the other side saying, hey, I can see you, because this is Wands. This is the card about spirit. So sometimes your pets come in and they say, hey, we might be dead, but we still sleep on the couch or jump on the bed or, bother the other animals. So that reading kind of went all over the place. I hope you could figure that one out. Kiss JG, how are you tonight? Is Jamal coming towards me? Yeah, let's find out. Hey, I always call this my witchery deck, but it's everyday witch, but I can call it what I want, right? Because I just make up names. So we're going to use the witchery deck. Is Jamal coming towards Kiss JG? Hey, if you're not pregnant, you better watch out. If you're not pregnant, or she's not pregnant, or whoever's in there could be pregnant, somebody's fertile right now. And let me see. I don't know. This is pondering. Look at this, how she's kind of like, let me bring this card in for you to see. This is coming in for a close-up. See how she's pondering? I can't answer that right now. It's indecision. Don't know yet. So that's very interesting because, and it's interesting that I chose that deck because that deck had the symbols that would allow for a little bit of confusion. So until that person anchors in as a definite yes or a definite no, the cards are going to say it's confused right now because they haven't anchored in their energy yet. So we don't know yet. So ask again next week. We'll see if it changed. Amber Lawrence wants to know, will I ever be a nurse? Oh, I don't even have a nurse card. What do I use for that? I'm just going to use my universal weight. Is Amber Lawrence ever going to be a nurse? Is Amber Lawrence ever going to... Hi, Dee. Thank you, Dee. Oh, and I changed my channel name. Really? Did I change my channel name? I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. If I did, it was totally a mistake. Okay. Let's get back to our question because it doesn't take much. Only the wind blows and then I go all over the place. Is Amber Lawrence going to be a nurse? Well, look at this. This is kind of interesting. This is the wheel. This is the wheel. And this talks about what a frickin' struggle. This is like, really? And all the study and all the hours and all of the internship and all the books. And then you got a snake and a fox here, like almost like something's trying to stop you from being a nurse. It's like, what is this about? So we pull another card. Oh, wow. This is going to be a challenge for you. I'm not going to lie. This isn't going to be something that's going to easily come. However, oh my gosh, this is a struggle. So I think that you can, but I don't even know if it's going to be local because I feel like this is another city. Like, I feel like this is another city. And I feel like you could have changed your mind and said, is this even freaking worth it? You know, is this even worth it? And then you're like, how much money is this going to cost? Is this a money thing? I think the potential's there. I'm going to go with this. The potential is there, but I almost feel that there could be a giving up before you finish. Does that make sense? It almost feels like you say it's too much work or too much, I don't know, politics or something. If you want to do that, I'm going to put out there that you get it because we need more nurses. We really do. Pastel Bones. Can I get a question? Yes, I'll give you a question. Let's see. What will your question be? I have to give you a question. How about, is there any action I need to take right now? How about that question? Is there any action that Pastel Bones needs to take right now? Yeah, you got to be prepared. You've got to be prepared. There's something coming up. You need to be prepared. Oh, you definitely need to be focused on this. You've got something coming up that you got to really pay attention to. It has to do with like money or property or finances because this king dude, he's really interested in this. And this guy's like, I might have got burned in the past, but I'm going to be prepared now, right? I'm going to be prepared. I might not have worked it out in the past, but I'm going to work it out now. Learned your lessons. Oh, gotcha. Learned your lessons, not going to repeat the mistake. I think you're in a big process of learning right now. Something's happening that there's a relationship involved. I think you're learning a lot. I think you are in the process of learning how to have a very healthy relationship and know and point out dysfunction when you see it and say, I ain't doing that, or set your boundaries and then know what your boundaries are and stay within them. But I think that you have to pay attention right now to something. Shamika wants a general. Okay. I just got to the bottom of my soda, darn it. Now I got to switch to my water, which I should have been drinking all along anyway. Okay. Art and Tarot by D. What did you change your channel name to? I think you changed your channel name, right? Not me, you? I don't know. It's been a long day and I didn't eat sugar today, so this is what I'm getting. Sugar withdrawal. Shamika, I'd love a general reading today. Oh, God, I'd love to give you one. Let's use this one. Let's use this one. Okay. What does Shamika have to know today? That's what I like to do. You guys can just ask your questions. Post your questions and I shall see what I can do about getting to them. Queen of Pentacles, Shamika. Aren't you the queen? You're all of it and some else. And it's saying, don't put up with shit, girly. Don't put up. Ooh, did I just swear again? Don't put up with any crap. I think I can say crap a whole bunch of times. Don't put up with it. This is somebody who's stealing your energy. You have got a psychic vampire in your realm or in your circle somewhere. Identify it and don't pay attention to it. Don't put your energy there. But look at this. Climbing the money tree ladder. You're headed for more money, Shamika. You are headed for more money. I feel like you've been creating something out there. So whenever I say that, you guys, like you're creating something, it means that you're putting a lot of focus in your thinking toward wanting to change, and the universe hears it and brings several options to you. And if you really are passionate about it, it comes faster. So focus, passion. Your focused passion. That's how you bring opportunities to yourself. And they'll just plop themselves in front of you. It's quite amazing, actually. So Melanie Ritchie wants to know if it's her highest and best interest to take a class she's been considering. Let's find out. Is it in Melanie Ritchie's highest and best interest to take a class she's been considering? Ooh, I don't even have to pull any more. This is going to lead you to more money. More money. Yes. Yes, you should consider it. This is the more money, stay focused, learning. This is also the learning, education learning card. It's focused on this class. I'm going to say 100%. My nose itches and you should take the class. Yep, that is a good class. Hi, Aquata 1111. Love your numbers. Love your name. Kat, you can be added just by asking your question. Elizabeth Lynn, will Costas communicate with me soon? Costas? Elizabeth Lynn, will Costas communicate with her soon? Oh, wow. That person shows up as a strong person. Strong-willed, maybe. Strong-willed. Oh, that's challenging. This person's distracted. So I'm going to ask the cards, where are you in the scenario? where are you in the priority? You're focused. Okay, I can answer this. All right? I can answer this for you. And I'm always honest. And I'm not perfect, so just take this information and throw it away if you don't like it. You're very focused on Kostas, or if I'm pronouncing that right, Kostas. That person's not focused on you. They're not focused on you. You're focused on them. They're not focused on you. They got some crap going on here. They got some stuff they're dealing with. They are not focused on you. So I'm going to say no. I don't think they're going to communicate with you because they're focused on something else. They've got something else taking their attention away. Dang it. That's too bad. Kirstine Guest would like a general reading. If you guys are just joining us, welcome and post your question. They can be general, past life, numerology, anything you want. If it's numerology, give me the month and day you were born. Otherwise, post your question. Kirstine Guest, a general reading. What does Kirstine Guest need to know right now? What's the most important thing in Kirstine's life? Woo! Loving what you do. I actually love this card. This is the card about enjoying life. Holy crap! Why did you get 2 knights facing each other? What's going on? You've got 2 knights and they're facing off. Wow. We could write a soap opera about your life. Literally. Where are you in your life? This is 2 people pursuing you and you're not showing up. Where are you? Where are you? Now, knights are all, she's not got all these people, we don't know for sure, Kirstine, what's going on, but you've got spirit messages coming in like crazy because this is message, this is message, this is message. Spirit is trying to get your attention. So then we'll find out why. Why is Spirit trying to get your attention? Because, seriously. Because you have some choices that are coming up, and I also feel like you could be traveling soon. And here's again another message card. Message. I wonder if somebody's passed away and they're screaming at you to talk to you. Because this is too weird. Every card except the Fool is about messages from Spirit, which is incredible to get that many. Spirit is screaming at you. They're trying to get your attention about a decision that you're making. You're in the middle of making a decision and Spirit is screaming at you. So they're telling you to get organized and use your good common sense. Don't use your heart. Don't use your heart to make this decision. Don't use your intuition. Use common sense from your brain to make the decision coming up. They're really being clear about that. That's a great message. Kat wants to know if there's general messages for her or you, whoever Kat is. Okay. Kat, what would be a good general message deck? Let's grab this one. What is the general message that Kat needs right now? Ooh, look at this. I see this card as in two different ways. The first way I see it is you're being offered a mirror. So something's happening in your life that's reflecting back to you. So there's something going on that's offering a duality. Like you're able to see yourself and your life from a new perspective, a new vision, a new way of looking at things, particularly yourself. And then here it is, Page of Swords. And look at the checkered floor they're on. I feel like you're calculating out where you're going to go next. Like you're like pondering, and you got the sword down there. What's my next plan? What's my next plan of action? Or, your next goal. And this has to do with money and work. Money and work. Three of Pentacles. Something's coming together. And also, speaking of plans, this is literally the making plans for work card. So I'm going to say you should focus on work. You should get together a plan. You shouldn't just stay in a job because it's safe, because you were meant to move up the ladder and make a lot of money. A lot of money. Megan Crowley, would you see why the guy I'm crushing on ghosted? Oh, you got ghosted? Megan Crowley? All right, let's find out why. That's a good question, but I'm sorry that happened to you. That person doesn't know what they're missing out on because you're awesome. Why did that guy ghost you? Why did he do it? Why? God, he just left you. Look at the tarot cards. Look at that. That's ghosting. The person thinks something's really going to happen here, and literally they left. They just like that, they left. Let's just pound on them. Oh, I feel so much better now. Okay. So we're going to get a little bit further explanation for you now that we pounded the hell out of my little cartoon. Wow. This guy thinks he's too good for you. Yeah, that's the Emperor. He's power. You know what I want to say, Megan? This is what I want to say. I want to say that he wants a woman he can control and you're not it. So you can be thankful you got ghosted, because this guy wants to be able to control. He wants to be able to control women. You can't be controlled. Good. You can be thankful that you got ghosted by him, because I don't think that would have worked. I think he's a little bit controlling. And he might have hid that in the beginning, but yikes. That would have come out and you would have ghosted, because that's not fun to have somebody that wants to control like that. Andrea, you can have a reading. Do you just want a general? What does Andrea C need to know? Oh, look at that. You're going to have a bunch of apples or something. That's kind of interesting. That's like a harvest card. I had to just take a closer look at that. That's like a harvest card. I'm going to say that you're going to have happiness coming, and that just to enjoy your life. Just like count your blessings, enjoy your life. I almost feel like, and I don't know why, sometimes I just say this weird crap, but I almost feel, Andrea, that you should learn canning. Like you should learn how to can things, or like, making soups and storing them, like freezer food meals, or I don't know. I'm making stuff up. I just feel like because there's such a focus on harvesting, that you should focus on like food storage, or I don't know, growing, like buying farmers market food and then putting it away or something, canning it or something. I know you might not even like that, but I just felt like I had to talk about that for some reason. And not because food's going to be scarce. I just think it's a good skill. Might be a good skill, like learning how to make canned apples and giving it away for gifts, or like cookies in a jar. You mix everything up and give them instructions. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's what I really feel happening is food stuff. Hi, Margie. How are you doing tonight? Michelle Hoach wants a general. Okay. What does Michelle Hoach need to know? If you guys want to book private readings with me, I'm going to type my email into the comments, Oh, Michelle, 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 Michelle. Michelle, my belle. All right, here we go. tfrog11 at yahoo.com. All right. You can email me. I charge $1 a minute. My private readings are freaking really interesting. I'll just say that. I don't like to brag. So, Michelle, you got either a contract with something, because this is justice, this is legal, this is a contract, and this is by the airways. So this is like internet or phone connections, and that this person is very interested in the contract. So you've got something going on that you have to pay attention to, and make sure it's fair. Make sure that things going on are fair. Oh, dear Michelle, what are you doing? So something's not going to work out in your life, but that's okay. This is okay that this is going to not work out. That's all right. I feel good about the Tower, because look, it's replaced by the World. So you're being guided, Michelle. I almost feel like you have to get out and take a little bit more action. You got to step out of your comfort zone, Michelle. This is what I'm going to say to you. The Spirit is wanting you to step out of what your normal comfort zone is and try something a little different. But I'll tell you what, once the Tower happens and you're free and this World comes, girly, you are on the path, because the World is like the best card in the entire tarot system, and you got it, girl. You got it going on. So be open for that. Margie Santiago would like a general. All right, let's use Eileen. What does Margie Santiago need to know right now? What does she need to know right now? Ooh, girly, you are headed for success. Success. Okay, Spirit is giving you ideas. Look at all these colors. You're blending colors together for something. I don't know. Do you sew clothes, or why am I seeing sewing? I don't even sew. I can't even sew a button on. I'm seeing work with colors and rays and clothes and something. But you're going to be making more money in a variety of different ways. You're going to be making money. Look at this. You're coming into your power. You are now coming into your power. Like bang. Ace of Swords. I have to tell you guys what Ace of Swords is. All right. Should we just talk about Ace of Swords? By the way, this card here is a new opportunity coming. It hasn't quite come yet, but it will. Leave your window. Don't literally leave your window open, but this is a window of opportunity. This is a window of opportunity. It's not quite arrived yet, but it will. Sometimes I feel like on these lives, I really like to discuss some of the cards more thoroughly, because then you guys get an idea when they come up in future readings. If you pay attention to the definitions of the cards when I go through these, then what'll happen is you'll start to know the cards, and in future readings, you'll be right there. You'll be right on it. So the Ace of Swords is usually a card about powerful thinking, okay? And what happens is the energy of your thoughts creates your reality. So what happens then is you want to you don't have to be the total police of what you think, but you do want to somewhat pay attention to what you think the majority of time, or most of the time, especially if you catch yourself in a negative. All right. So if you exhibit the negative, it's going to make you on overall clouded judgment. You're going to be confused. You're not going to have clarity. You won't be able to make decisions very well. However, if you start thinking more powerful thoughts, you're going to get new ideas, mental clarity. You're going to be more successful. All right. So this is the card of the mind and triumph over the mind. So back in like Plato and Aristotle, I mean, they were great philosophers, right? And so in the Plato and philosophy days, we had deep thinkers. Where are those deep thinkers now? You notice that we're not really following the path of deep thinking, but you guys can. You can, and then your mental chatter will start to disappear. This card says expand your mind, be open to new ideas, get excited about pursuing new opportunities. Use your creativity, but use your intellectual. So when you go out, this is a card about intellectual thinking, not intuition. This is not intuition at all. It is completely living in a mind-driven scenario, and it can work for you. So maintain a positive mindset. All right. So if you get anything from this reading tonight, start thinking power thoughts. So instead of I can't do it, think I can do it. Right. And there's no stopping you when you think like that. So that was your little Ace of Swords lecture. Pastel Bones wants a love-related reading. Okay. What does Pastel Bones need to know about a love-related reading? Whoops! Hangman! Notice there's a hangman in the room, and he has nothing to do with being hanged, but he has to be everything to do with waiting and waiting. This tells me that you have some trust issues with around the area of love. Like you've been wounded in the past and you're still wounded. So this then tells me that instead of waiting, this tells me that you have to get rid of this trust thing and enter a new relationship with not any expectations of what happened from your past. All right. So don't let the influence of the past affect the future for your relationships. And there you are. Prayers answered, snuggle bunnies. Snuggling with a loved one, prayers answered. But this card also says that relationships take work. They take work. It's not just passive. They take a lot of work to be successful, and it takes a lot of work to find love and stay in love. That's not a passive activity. It all takes work. You have to work at it. You have to work on yourself. And, that's the only person you can work on, by the way. You can only work on yourself. So it's going to work out for you, Pastel, because that's what the cards indicate. Love is going to work out for you. It just is going to take a little extra effort, and then ditch those. Don't put the expectation. Cece Lynn, let me look and see when you are. Cece Lynn, where are you? Cece Lynn, I could listen all night. Oh, thank you. If I had more water, I could probably talk all night, but I'd need like a gallon. Should I get a tattoo? Oh, that's Cece Lynn. I'm looking for your question, but in the meantime, Natalie Lit Kid wants to know if she should get a tattoo. Can I tell you? I don't judge tattoos, but can I tell you something? Oh, this looks like a memory tattoo. Is this a tattoo from someone who passed over? Natalie Lit Kid. I want to tell you something about tattoos. Yes, you can get any tattoo you want, but anything you tattoo on your skin if it's a symbol, it's going to affect your life. So I spent one whole year changing tattoos, changing the vibration of tattoos. Luckily, you don't have to get a cover-up tattoo. You can vibrationally change it. But there are some things that you should not tattoo on yourself, like broken hearts, anything like tragic. Memory ones are fine, but always think about your tattoo. But it looks like this is a good thing to get a tattoo. I'm going to say, Natalie, yes, it feels like it's a memory, or it has a special meaning in your life. So yeah, I'm okay. I think the cards are okay with that tattoo. All right. Cece Lynn, where's your question? I see you on here a lot commenting, but I don't see the one where you had your question. So what am I doing here? I'm trying to go in order. It's not always working out that way. So you guys remind me if it doesn't get there. Heidi Phillips wants a past life. Cece Lynn, I see a comment. I love readings, but do you have a question? Can you repost it, Cece Lynn? Just repost it. I just can't find it. In the meantime, Heidi Phillips, we're going to do a past life. Well, there kind of is a list. It's a kind of list. So I'm kind of going in order, but sometimes I skip and it happens. So just repost it if your question if I skip. Heidi Phillips, who was she in the past? Oh my God, you guys sit at the edge of your chair right now. Just do the drum roll, because Heidi Phillips was a princess and she was thinking very deeply. See this? She's thinking very deeply. The culture she was in was rock carvers, all right? They carved the hieroglyphs, they carved into the stone. This is ancient. This is an ancient lifetime where you carved into the stone. Things that people are finding right now, those hieroglyphs or whatever that are carved into the stone. Heidi Phillips, I feel like you could actually run across a cave carving that you did in a past life. Wouldn't that be freaking the freaking of freakies freaks? And there was a very controlling, this is a fabulous one. You had a high priest that was trying to control you and may have actually tried to curse you. See the hand? Oh my freaking God. That's creepy. And no wonder you're holding the pentacle, because I think you were trying to figure out in that past life how to break that curse, and you would do it with a pentacle. So let's see. Did you break the curse? This is like, you ever wonder how Walt Disney ended up with some of these bizarre movies, where they get the topics from? I think it's past life, if you want my opinion. I think some of their ideas are past life channeled. That's my opinion. But did she break the curse? You bet she frickin' did. And she took off. She packed her bags and left. You broke the curse, honey, but you knew that he would come after you if you did it. And he would have. And so you hightailed it out, and you took your dog and something else. That's not a pentacle. Wow, it looks like you ditched that culture altogether, because that's not even a pentacle. That's like stripping yourself of all your beliefs, literally. Wow. So everything you'd been trained, you decided that might be culty, or that wasn't who you were, and you stripped yourself of all your beliefs. I freaking love you in that life. And what I feel like you did in this life, what you brought forward, Heidi, is I think you brought forward that you're a rebel woman. I think to this day, no one's going to shove a belief down your throat. I don't think it would work. And I also think that you walk barefoot. Because you guys have chakras in your feet, and some people, they're activated, and that the ground communicated with them. Do you want to know what you did, Heidi? You could walk on the ground and your feet chakras would tell you where water was. That's just weird. That's just bizarre. And yet we know that happens because the Aboriginals to this day can find water in the desert. They just go walking, they stop, they dig a little hole, dig a bigger hole, and all of a sudden water comes. It's absolutely amazing. And that's a skill that anybody could have, but we've lost it. We've lost a lot of those skills. What a great past life. I could have talked about that all night long. Cece, I'm wanting a love reading. Oh yeah, okay, all right, we can do that. What does Cece need to know about a love reading? So let me tell you about love readings. With the tarot, you're way better off if you ask, what action steps do I need to take to get someone in my life? Because that's an action-based question. Or let's say you have someone in your life and it's not working well. Then you can ask, what do I need to know about this relationship that's not working out? Those are kind of more detailed questions that will get you more detailed answers. I'm just giving you question advice. That's what I'm telling you. Doug and Poinette. Is this the Doug? The Doug of Dougs? Cece Lynn. Doug, I thought you were in Lodi. Okay, Cece Lynn wanted a love reading. So here you go. Well, there's your love. Doesn't get any lovelier than that, love. Your love life is being helped by a chunky little angel that's pouring blessings on you. I think if you're wanting love, it's coming. If you're in love, it's going to get better. And if you are in love and it's going really well, you could get a proposal, because this is really a good love card. But I'm going to pull one more. I just hope that the next card doesn't poop on the parade. I hope it's a good card, but I don't know because we're just going to pull a card and see. So this is always, oh, there's an offer and something in his hand. All right, I can't even stand it unless you tell me. Are you seeing somebody right now? Because this is weird because there's something in his hand, blessings. What's going on? I hope I didn't poop on a parade if how your boyfriend feels. Well, you know what? I think that things are going to go really well. I think he's reaching out to make some kind of offer to you. That's what I'm going to say. All right. Oh, Harmony Grove. You're closer to Harmony Grove. Okay, Doug. Where was your question, Doug? I lost it. Did you want to just message from Spirit? Because I got an awesome Spirit. Yeah. Let me grab my awesome message from Spirit deck. This one is so cool. I don't even know what deck this is, but I'll show you the back side of it. You can search it maybe based on that picture. That's my message from Spirit deck. What does Doug... Are you Aboriginal? No way, Aquata. I freaking love you. Put sesame oil on your feet. It will help your foot chakras tremendously. Okay, that's my little advice there. Doug, what does Spirit have to say to you? Oh my gosh. What is this card? 6 of Cups. Doug, Spirit wants you to play and have more fun because in this particular card, we see a lot of fun things. We see, horse and stuffed animals and a child swinging. By the way, you've got somebody up from the heavens who died, who's saying they're having a kick-ass good, oh God, there I'm swearing again. They're having a great time up in heaven, okay? So somebody that you know passed, they're having a great time up there. I mean, like almost too much fun. And let's see. Wow, wheel. You've got some changes coming. Now, Doug, I also want to talk to you about the wheel. There's a lot of symbols on the wheel, but one of these, I don't know if you gamble, but this is like you're getting into a good luck streak, and I'm not telling you to gamble. I'm just saying that you've got some good luck coming your way. But the wheel card is extremely powerful because it's one of the few cards that actually has all of the astrology symbols attached to it. And one of the things that I love about the wheel card is it does not only tell us that you have good luck coming, but it also tells me that you're entering a new cycle. So I don't know if you're studying cycles, but this has a lot of, there's books there. Let's see what's all on here. Let me just look. Ancient codes. This is the word I'm getting. You're following like ancient codes, life cycles, destinies. You're at a turning point of your life, right? It's like the 4-letter words of the Hebrew God are in here, which is Yad He Vav He, which is Kabbalah. There's also Torah, meaning the law. There's the symbol for Mercury, meaning alchemical symbols for Mercury. So you're getting into symbolic universal laws, right? I see an Egyptian god of Typhon, the god of evil on the left side. And the life force on the other side is plunging down to earth. So there's like this secular nature. So I'm going to say that the message to you, Doug, is that symbols, the universal symbols and the meanings behind them are where your interest lies in the future. Okay. Wow. That was like almost a reading that was above my head. Like you're into teachings that are way over my head. Absolutely amazing. Are we having fun yet? Who's having fun? Because we need to have fun or we're not doing this, right? We have to have lots of fun. All right, I'm going back up because I lost my place. Natalie Lit Kid, what makes you attractive? You keep asking that over and over again. Everything about you is attractive. You don't need to know. You can look in the mirror and you can simply say, I am enough. I don't have to be attractive. I'm enough. They can accept me as I am. Attractive is a belief system that differs with every belief. So attractive just means be who you are. And if they're not attracted to you, screw them. Hang around the people who love you for who you are, whether you're attractive or not. You want your beauty to come from the inside, not the external. So what makes you attractive is your fun, loving, enthusiastic nature. You're kind of a rebel rouser, and everybody loves that. And if they don't, screw them. Kelly Taylor, should I go ahead with minor plastic surgery? That's a good question. Should Kelly Taylor, let me grab another deck. Should Kelly Taylor go ahead with minor plastic surgery? That is a great question. I'm going to say yes, because that's a celebration card. That's a 3 of Cups. They're celebrating. You're going to be happy you did that. You're going to be happy that you did that. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, it will work out. It will work out good. But I'm not a medical doctor, and you have to follow your medical advice. This is just a tarot reading. That's all I am, is reading cartoons on paper. Okay, you guys, it's 7:20. I got to call it a night. So here's the poll. Do you want, if I can do readings one night a week, do you want it to be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? And do you want it to be 6, 7, or 8 o'clock? I'm on Central Standard Time. So let me know in the poll. Now, for those of you who hung on to the end, if you type in the word drawing, DRAWING, all in caps, you will be entered for a free reading drawing at the beginning of next week's reading, okay? At the beginning of next week's reading, type in DRAWING. Those of you who hang it out into the last parts of my readings, you'll get free gifts mailed to you, because I randomly mail people free gifts all the time. And so this is what I reward people who stay right to the very end. You get rewarded. Now, like and subscribe and click the little bell, and you'll get notified of future readings. And I thank all of you for being on my YouTube channel. Be sure to check out the pick 3 drawings that I do, or not drawings, readings. I love pick 3s. When I get off here tonight, I have a crap load of ideas, and I'm going to be doing a lot more pick 3s. If you have ideas for murder mysteries, I do those. Thank you, Alchemist Marie. Thank you, Shayna. So my YouTube channel, this is my thing. This is really my thing. Doing the murder mysteries. I love digging into those. The pick 3s I'm really liking. There's a lot of people that do the monthly stuff by the signs. I don't need to do that, because there's thousands of people doing it on here. So I probably will stay away from that, but who knows what I'll do. So capital DRAWING, and you will be, I will put all the names in a bowl, and next week I'll be drawing some out, and you will be getting free readings or free gifts mailed to your house. Yep. All right. Thank you guys. See you later. Have a good week. Be safe. Be fun.